So here are the list of phrases we should be using during brainstorming session. I've selected very simple phrases, but this will help you not get stuck and articulate your thoughts properly. So I suggest you at least pick three from each section so that you can use them. And maybe you might be using them, or maybe that we might get stuck because of not having the right formation. So here are the list of phrases to start with. From each section, I have taken scamper, and from each section of that framework, I have put phrases. So the first one is from the substitute, which S stands for. What if we replaced X with Y? Because we are discussing about substitution here. And can we find an alternate to X that would? And you tell what are the benefits of that? That would what benefit it would give? Is there a different way to achieve what you want to achieve with X, which is the method? So this is how you can go with. You can go through your own variations, come up with your own phrases, and think of what new comes in your mind. Think out of the box. The second one is combine. When we are combining, so this is the C of this campus stands for. Let's combine X and Y to create something new. What if we merge the strength of X with Y? How about bringing together X and Y for a more integrated solution? So here we are discussing, we have two concepts and we are proposing to club those concepts so that we get the desired outcome we are looking for. And the A stands for adapt. So the phrases for adapt are, how can we adapt X to fit the current market trends? Is there a way to modify X to make it more relevant? And let's tailor X to meet the changing customer needs. So these are some examples. You have to tailor it according and you have to fit it to the situation which applies to you. Also, don't forget to go through the agenda. That's very important. What the hypothetical situation of the brainstorming, what are we going to brainstorm about? Because if you miss that part, then it becomes difficult in the practice session. And the M stands for modify. We are speaking of modifications, so we can go with what changes can we make to enhance X? What modification can we go for? Let's tweak X to improve its specific aspect which you want to improve. Let's focus on this. Let's tweak this. How can we change this to get the desired outcome? How can we modify this? You can go with your own variation. Can we adjust X to better suit the desired outcome or the target audience? Maybe if it is regarding marketing or something like that. And the P stands for put to another use, putting something to another use. How might we repurpose X for a different application? We have X resource, but we want to repurpose it for a different application, use it somewhere else. How would we do that? Let's explore new uses for X that we haven't considered. So the application which we haven't considered till now, let's think about what are the possibilities. And finally, can we leverage the existing X in unconventional way? Yes, think out of the box. Is there anything we are not thinking, we are not focusing on, which is unconventional, through which we can benefit uh, from this resource? And the next is, if you are speaking of eliminating something from the process or idea, what if we removed X to simplify the process? Okay, let's get rid of unnecessary steps like X to streamline. Sometimes we have unnecessary steps which consume a lot of time and efficiency, man work sometimes. So that could be removed. Is there anything we can eliminate to make it more efficient? Every unnecessary steps is a hindrance for efficiency. And reverse, this is the final strategy we can think of while brainstorming session. Let's start from the end and work backward to rethink X. How can we flip the usual sequence of X to create a new perspective? We're flipping it around. Instead of from top to bottom, we are going bottom to top. What if we looked at the problem in reverse to find solutions? So these were the some phrases. And now I would suggest that you pick every phrase and you think of your scenario. And I want you to repeat all these phrases with replacing X with what concerns you, what you can think of, what is of your industry, how will it suit your scenario. So replace every X with what comes in your mind depending on your scenario. Start fitting those, and that's your task. You have to You can go on, submit that in the WhatsApp group, and you're good to go. Then you'll be able to utilize it on the Saturday's practice session. So all the best with that. Looking forward to see you on Saturday's session. Bye bye.